Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
We lost vehicle power.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm going to start coming up on the winch.
All right.
Hey, dry lab, Roland's. Oh.
This is the
What
bridge.
was that? It's 500.
We just lost insulation resistance.
Okay, so
one
we're
second.
dead stick on.
We have no power to the vehicle right now.
Okay. I just logged that 20 minutes ago. It was down to 10.
ROV nav bridge, I understand we're available.
Yeah, I'd logged it at
Something else into
9.8,
the multi?
9.5.
Okay, I'm going into joystick mode, coming to heading 225.
Sorry, folks. I was trying
You got the
to
ship moving?
relay message, and I had my mute on.
Well, we got to
they
make
just
sure we're off
lost
the
all
bottom.
power to the vehicle. That's why you're seeing the weird screen, and
Okay.
they're
Sorry,
already
we're
in
moving forward.
bailout
Okay.
procedure
Okay.
right now.
So
and
we're
the
doing the
vehicle's going to
bailout.
be
Okay.
coming up.
Control winch. Do you need anything
So
from
yes,
me?
there's still audio. This is not the same problem that we were having before. This is a vehicle recovery problem.
Winch is trying to hail you.
So, sorry, folks. It
Go ahead,
seems
Winch.
to be one of these days
Control
where
winch. Do you need
we're
anything
being
from me?
challenged.
Looks like winch is running.
Winch is running. We don't have vehicle power, so it looks like the insulation resistance on the topside bender dropped to. The last reading I have is 3K ohms. I have it's reading
We
2
will
faults right now.
update you
Alarm
as we
state
get
2,
more information.
3K ohm.
Yes, I'm looking at the bender. I see 3K ohm.
So we're gonna come up dead vehicle. I don't think we have an option here.
I'm standing by in the winch room.
Unless it comes back
Yeah,
up.
roger that. Unless this
Comes back-
insulation comes back up.
So,
So
they
there's not
are.
much we can
So
do
we've got
here.
the ship moving, correct?
Yeah, ship's moving backwards, 225. away
They're
from slope.
working to recover
Away
the
from
power,
slope,
but
and
right
what's their
now they're
speed
planning
over
for a
ground?
dead
stand
vehicle
by.
recovery.
So the only indication.
Oh,
we
they're
have-
bringing their head around. All right,
The only indication of depth we have is the wire.
that is correct. So I'm going to come up a little fast so that we don't. So Sirius is above D2. Does that make sense? As the ship maneuvers and we start getting out streaming.
I suspect, just to let everybody know, that this will probably be the
Yeah,
end of the dive. I
unless
can't
this
imagine
comes
them
back,
continuing
we're gonna
with
be
the
dead
dive,
vehicle.
even if they do manage to recover power on the way up, because they need to figure
Yes,
out what the
Dave sees
problem
on
was
winch.
in the first place before they're gonna go to the bottom again. So
I guess we know what we're doing tonight and tomorrow.
sorry about that, folks. We'll update you. We'll
the bridge,
stay
go ahead.
here on the event log and update you as we get information.
Yeah, Chris, and I suspect that they're
I'm
going to
coming to
wait
heading
until the
225,
vehicle's back
and
on
then
deck, so we'll
we'll,
have to send
go
an
forward
update
at,
out later
10th
tonight. They're
knot or
still
whatever you
troubleshooting.
recommend.
The feed's going to shore.
Right.
Let's
Sounds good.
So
Half an hour
we'll
over
stand
ground.
by and see whether we can
And
do a ship
let's
to shore
bring up
planning call
the before
later
we do
today.
that, let's bring up the
With the feeds,
USBL
there's a
and set
question.
it to
There was a
acoustic
potential issue
trigger
that
for
could
the
have caused
ROV.
this, which if they need to
And,
resolve that and switch the
we,
pieces out,
consider
we'll
power
probably have to
cycling vehicle.
cancel tomorrow's dive.
Okay.
So stand by.
Yeah, it's up to
Yeah,
Team
thank you,
Electrical.
Kelly, for the update.
If you think that'll help.
Well,
I have no lights up here,
Can
so
you say if it got to 500, it was going to shut down automatically anyway? So that's where we're at.
Yeah, thank you, Amy, for your offer to update the RSS feed.
Josh, how do you set it to acoustic?
so you need to be on the USBL computer.
Go to
Josh, you want to
USB.
switch?
Um,
I can do that while you're.
No, you're good.
Okay.
And you need to set the both the ROV and the Sirius transponders
you
to
turn that off.
acoustic trigger.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what? Okay, gone.
And let's get the ship moving ahead at half a knot over ground.
Yeah, we got the light bars out and everything
Yeah,
too. We got to
everything's
consider
out.
that.
This is the bridge. Go ahead. 0.5 knots coming up. We are just about on heading. ROV nav, bridge.
Bridge, go ahead.
Yeah, nav, I'm pretty much dead stick as far as forward motion, but we're still doing, at least according to the Doppler, about 0.8 through the water.
Okay, copy that. Do you know what the overground would be?
About the same, 0.8.
0.8. Okay, stand by one.
Roger. It's the bridge, go ahead.
Yeah, 0.8 overground. That's good for us right now. Thank you.
All right, fine.
Control winch.
Yeah, go ahead, winch. Winch, you on deck A?
Yep, this is winch. Can you go ahead and power down the vehicle? I'm going to throw the knife switch that will reset the bender and start up again.
Oh,
Yeah, we have no power.
we've
up
got
here.
no power, so yeah,
Okay? So your button is off.
Button's off.
correct.
Topside bender's 3K ohm.
Copy. Once that bender faults, it needs to be reset. So I'm going to turn off the knife switch, and I'm going to reset that bender.
Yeah, copy that.
ROV nav, bridge.
So just to let you folks who are still on the audio,
do you want to change
we're going to
rotation
go
center
ahead
to
and sign
midship?
off the audio right now, and
right.
we'll keep
Roger.
the event log open, and maybe Kelly will update you via the audio log, but
Bender's
we'll
starting up.
definitely update you in the event
Copy that.
log and by email as the situation unfolds. And so sorry about that, but I think we are going, with any luck, we
Yeah,
should be able to
I'm gonna
fix
slow
this
down a little bit.
problem
Nav, this is Dive
quickly
Soup. Comms
and
check.
be back and running
Nav Dev, super loud.
either
Clear.
today,
Loud and clear. Got a
sorry,
radio
not
on.
today, but tomorrow or the next
Control,
day. So
I'm reading
thank you very
10
much
meg on the
for
bender. I'm going to
hanging
turn
in
on the knife
there,
switch.
and appreciate
Copy
it.
that,
Thank
Winch.
you,
Go ahead.
Asako and
You should
Scott,
have
for
a
your
green light.
the good luck and
Negative.
crossed fingers. And again,
Let me
we'll
check.
let you know when we know. All right, everybody.
Fault 3K. It's a
goodbye
hard
for
fault.
now,
Resetting didn't
and
fix it.
we'll
Copy
stay in
that.
touch via the event log. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Dive
Bye.
soup winch.
Thank you very much.
Resetting the bender did not fix it. It faulted to 3K immediately. Should I just power down?
Stand by.
Standing by.
Yeah, Dave, go ahead and just power down.
Okay, knife switch is going off. I'm going to hit the E-stop in the hangar as well, so no one's confused about what state we're in.
Yeah, winch, we copied that. Thanks.
That's not gonna. That doesn't plot unless it's up.
Somebody getting the cleats and stuff ready down there? Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to start tracking for the transponder nose, right?
And The vehicle's kind of heavy too with those two rocks, right? You had the. This was like 3 or 4, right? Well, shouldn't you stop and see what the tracking is saying at that point?
This is the bridge. Go ahead.
Hey, just want to give you an update. Still dead vehicles, so just keep moving ahead, and we're coming up on winch, and hopefully just back the vehicles in configuration.
Roger, Nav. They're up here discussing the recovery procedure as we speak.
Nav, this is Dive Super. Nav, Dive.
Hey, Dive Super, go ahead.
Do we have acoustic tracking?
Yes, it appears to be fairly accurate.
This is bridge. Go ahead.
We're going to shoot for recovery in approximately 30 minutes.
30 minutes to recovery. All right. I'll share that with the bridge. Thank you.
Yeah, let them know.
Front row. This is Dive Super.
Gotcha, Dive Soup.
Stand by. Let me, I think the radio's cutting out. All right, Nav, can you hear me now?
Yes, Nav has Dive Super loud and clear.
All right, Nav. So we have acoustic tracking on D2.
Yes, that's correct.
Does it look like the heading lines up with streaming aft?
It does.
Okay. So we're not gonna be able to recover at this heading. So we're gonna keep coming ahead for now. I'd like to have you guys hold at 500 meters if possible, because I want to make this heading change before we get up too shallow and any pitches cause the wire to bounce around. Does that make sense to you?
It does to me. Pilots, do you confirm?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. So once you get up to 500 meters, let's hold.
So, Dive Super, this is Josh.
Go ahead.
Are we worried about the D2 rubbing up against the wire if we're holding at 500 meters?
With the large sea state that we're seeing today, concerned if we get up to 50 meters that we're going to be trying to potentially make a heading change, which we're going to have to do very slowly. and there's not going to be enough weight on the wire, and it's going to be potentially smacking the deck. So my thought is to go ahead and make the heading change and do that wide turn maneuver while we still have some weight on the wire.
Yeah, I say we get that going and try to avoid having the weight at 500 meters.
That's a good copy.
Yeah.
Can you call out when you're at 500 just so I'm aware?
Copy. We're at 931 right now. I'm ascending at approximately 10 to 15 meters per minute. So that 30-minute estimate was definitely wrong.
Okay.
Probably more like an hour. And I'm keeping this speed to try to keep the D2 away from Sirius based on acoustic tracking.
That's a good copy. I'm talking to the bridge now. We'll call back down.
Yeah, my time estimate was way off, Sean. Sorry. Yeah. Well, he doesn't know anything because, I mean, he doesn't know anything about what's going on with the wire. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, we just need to keep him updated of these numbers until they get the app station set up and they can see it.
Nav Super.
Hey, Dive Super, go ahead.
Try again, Sean.
Dive Super, this is Nav. Dive Super, Nav, do you copy? His radio might be out. He was complaining about it cutting in and out.
Get the phone, please. Yep.
What's your number over there? Phone number? 211? I think it's 211. I think that's right.
Dive Soup winch.
Winch, co-pilot Dive Soup's not on the radio comms at the moment.
Okay, we've just done some more testing with Dave, and it does look like a hard fault, and I don't expect we'll be able to get it back online.
Yeah, copy that. So Nav, it looks like a hard fault. We will not get power back.
May's on the phone.
Nav, did you copy my last?
Control
No,
winch, we're also looking at a pretty significant wire angle off the sport. Do you see that?
Repeat your last. Repeat your last winch.
The wire is tending pretty significantly to port. Do you see that as well?
I did not.
Yeah, I copy that.
Okay.
Pilots, I have update from Dive Soup. They're doing a slow port turn.
They're aware of that? Are they aware of the cable angle?
No, I'm going to call up and ask them to do slower.
Well, I mean, just, you know.
What heading are they coming around to?
They're coming to about 090.
Oh, okay. So they got to go a ways.
Can we zoom in on that on the Shiv video? All right, go ahead, Sean.
I was going to ask, do you want me to ask Bridge to turn slower?
Well, let's look at this. So tilt up to the wire, the top of the wire, and keep zooming in. I'm going to try the other camera. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, it's not... Does it look like it's rubbing against the edge?
Control, I'm going to go
cheek
take a
plate?
look.
All right.
No, it does not.
Winch is going to take a look at it.
I don't know. I think if it was rubbing, you'd be seeing grease or something running down that thing from the cable.
All right, can you zoom in on the tracking, Sean, a little bit? Just...
Now the Okeanos stand by as the ship turns for rolls, prepare for rolls, potentially.
Control, it is not rubbing, but it's about a 15 to 20 degree angle, and it'd be good if we could to correct that.
Yeah, copy that. If it's not rubbing, that's okay.
Copy.
But let's inform Dive Super if we can. He's probably aware of it, but let's inform him.
Copy. I'll try to get a hold of him. Dive Super, this is Nav. Do you have comms yet?
But that's fine how it is as long as it's not rubbing. Yep, it's not going to jump. Right, Don?
No, it won't jump like that.
This is the bridge. Go ahead.
Something's going weird or whatever.
Dive Super is here. Yes. He's calling down right now.
Hey, Sean, can you let him know we're probably not going to get power back?
So they're going to try to straighten out. They're going to drive forward before turning anymore.
I mean,
that was before. It's not because of this. They were going to do that anyway.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're streaming nicely. Looks like about 14, 15 is a good speed.
Okay.
Something around there, if we can trust the USBL.
Control, winch.
Go ahead.
Mike is asking about the details of the dead vehicle recovery. Do we have someone, maybe Chris Ritter, who can come down and talk to us about that?
Yeah, Dive Super's on the bridge right now, and he's going to talk to the rest of the group about it. So Dive Super would be the point person. But essentially, the cliff notes are it's the same as a normal recovery, except we have no pilot input to the ROV.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Yep.
And we're, what, an hour away from recovery, something like that?
Yeah, under an hour, but that's on that order of magnitude.
Okay, we'll let them know. Thank you.
Yeah. We're at 800 meters right now, doing 15 meters a minute. So Sean can give me a number right now.
50 minutes.
Or out 50 minutes.
It's going to be essentially a normal recovery, but Dan will be down in a few minutes to talk about it.
Pilots are going to start turning port again.
Control room, dive super. Can you guys hear me?
That's affirmative, dive super.
All right. Ship's coming ahead a little faster. We're 0.7 to 0.8 knots over ground. We're going to continue a slow heading change. The wiring does still look a little steep, but it's better than it was before.
Yeah, I'm not overly concerned about the
wiring. Yeah, but there's no need to rush it. Rather make this a nice wide turn and try to keep streaming nicely. What's your current depth?
Current depth is 736 meters.
736.
Speed of ascent is 15 meters a minute.
That's a good copy. We're just discussing our strategy with the deck crew and the bridge. I'll probably check in with you guys momentarily.
Roger, control copies.
Dive suit deck. Go ahead, deck. Hey, I don't know how long we're going to be, but there's like 5 people on the deck team in limbo here. Yeah, we're at 640 meters, coming up at 15 meters per minute. And I'm up in the control room right now. Okay. I just got done with the bridge. We've got a plan up there, discussing a plan down here, and then I'll go down to the deck and. Okay, copy that. Then. Thanks. Yep.
ROV nav bridge. Yeah, nav. We're still in this turn. We slowed it down about as slow as we could. We're thinking it's probably going to be, probably close to 25, 30 minutes before we actually get to the recovery heading.
Yeah, copy that. At the rate we're going on the winch, it's going to take us approximately 40 minutes to get the closest anyway.
Okay. Okay. Sounds like it'll work out then.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks. You bet. Thanks, Nav. ROV nav bridge. Yeah, nav. We're trying to increase the speed here to get out of the being a beam to the winds. It's kind of holding us from getting an additional move to the heading. So we bumped it up to 10% ahead. It may be a little over a knot over ground.
Okay, yeah, that's fine for now.
Okay.
control deck.
Go ahead, Deck.
What's your current depth?
Current depth is 456. Ascent rate is 15 meters a minute.
Okay, thank you.
So, Sean, what's our estimated time for the 15-minute call-out?
If we do continuous ascent at this rate, 275 meters.
275.
15 minutes at 50 meters.
Okay. Do you want to know in the log that I'm doing, we have 2 large rocks. The Z bias was set to 6, and I'm doing approximately 15 meters per minute on the winch, and it looks like we're streaming nicely. Did you get all that?
Z-bias is set at 6. We had 2 large rocks going on winch 15 meters per minute. Streaming appears to be good.
Okay. All right. When you're done, if you could adjust the high pack, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah.
Dive Super, are you on comms?
He's not. I'm talking with him down here. You want to talk to him?
Just let him know we're at 425 meters. I don't know if he wants us to stop around here or continue ascent.
Okay, I'll ask him.
Sean, did you put a marker down on where we came off bottom?
Okay, DavSoup says we're moving slowly enough that he thinks we'll be okay, so keep coming up.
Yeah, copy that.
Thanks. Hey, Nav, what's our heading?
One second. 110 right now.
That's a good copy. We're almost there. Thanks.
So, Sean, I want you to your best estimate, mark the exact location that you think we came off the bottom, that we went dead. I mean, probably somewhere in there. And I want you to mark that dead vehicle approximate, however close you think it is. No, he's on. No, they turned it on. Yeah. And then, Sean, before you do that, can you center up high pack? Thank you. Can we bring up USBL here?
On yours?
On sonar. Let me see. All right. So we have depth on here too. ROV is, all right, so Sirius is 339, so it's a 20 meters difference. Yeah, Sirius is definitely above D2, so I could almost slow down a little bit. In fact, I'm going to do that. $359, $342, $360, $339, $358, $338. So it's still about 20 meters. Which means we're definitely pulling up D2. But we'll see. I'll adjust it just a little bit, and we'll see what that does.
Just testing to see what it's going to do with the surface.
Yeah. I just kind of want to. Well, I'd like to see what speed we come at so that we're nicely streaming, and we're not really loading the soft tether. You know, because we're just yanking D2 at this point. There's too much. There's too much ship motion. We're seeing all the change is going to be the ship motion. You know, it's ranging from 4,000 to 2,000 pounds. It's a good thought, though. $320, $340. It's about the same.
Hasn't changed.
Yeah. I don't think the absolute value for the depth is correct, but I think relative, they're probably correct.
We're almost on the heading now.
Yeah. Lining up pretty nicely. And the thing is, it changes as your depth changes. Do we think that's accurate, Sean?
Is there a percentage reliability or?
This right here. Stand by. It appears to be accurate.
Can you bring that over so I can see it?
Yeah. Actually, how do I get...
ROV nav, bridge.
Sorry, stand by.
We have, we're at 090 right now, so we are going to be driving ahead. What would be your preferred speed?
That just no.
0.5 knots
just keep,
over ground
Just
high.
keep the speed.
At least 1 knot.
What was your question again, Nav? That's correct. Right now I'm showing 1.2. Okay, we'll hold that speed.
So, Josh, you want that, which is a 5-minute plot.
All right, so now our delta is 15. And what's the distance between D2 and Sirius?
Based on this right here, 15 meters.
It's a little close.
Yeah, 15 to 20 meters maybe.
Okay. What?
I'm still trying to get
That's
that.
changing on almost every hit, though.
Yeah.
Would you slow down to 10?
Yeah.
Josh, I'm not sure how to get that.
All right. Well, what does the current look like?
Let's see. So we got northeast current, maybe half knot. It's mostly east, maybe like.
So we have current to the east at 0.4 knots.
0.4, so we might go.
So we got a tailwind.
So we have the current pushing us into the. So we have a current this way.
Yeah, and we're doing
what depth?
Just over 1.2. This looks like it's
Surface stuff?
accurate up to. It only shows 150.
Oh, okay.
And what is it? What's the trend?
Straight up. It's perfectly vertical, pretty much.
Okay.
What
Maybe I ought
what's
to
on
increase
that?
the ship speed. No. It's holding its own now, right?
What?
15.
Well, that's a depth difference.
Yeah, I know, but the separation still looks the same too, which was 15.
This is the bridge. Go ahead. 15-minute cloud eye.
Sean, we're doing a different speed now. It's all right. Just it's fine. It's too late.
RV Nav, did you just call the bridge?
Yeah, I guess that's all right.
Roger. That's pretty much.
That's dive super. Let them know about the currents. Did you tell them about the currents?
Yeah, dive soup's aware. They're going to maintain this speed.
Sirius is all over the place.
Yep.
What the heck?
Well, this is what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Sirius is going to come up right there.
Yeah.
So it's wherever D2 is what matters.
All right, so we have this one. It's not the same we're used to, but it looks to be giving pretty much what we usually have.
Now D2's going crazy.
That's the 300. Is that the frequency? 300?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other one's 38 kilohertz?
Yeah.
It's a deep one. So this one only works near the surface. Does the bridge have high pack available to them? They're watching that.
I think they have a screen.
They have a KVM up there. I believe.
But not at the aft station.
They have this at the aft station also.
Oh, okay.
So we got about a 15-meter delta right now. So when do we want to disable port prop and port rudder?
Dive Soup's on the bridge with, talking with them now. He's going to call down after we're done.
Okay.
Or after they're done.
When you think somewhere maybe around 30 meters, take it out.
No, I'd say
and then
take out.
Come up really quick and see what's going on. You can always throw it back in gear.
No, I'd say take out port rudder. Now, get the speed right. Keep starboard engaged.
You don't know what the right speed is yet.
No, but I mean,
not being able to see it, you're relying on this.
Yeah, we have a sense, right? Mm-hmm. Something around there. But keep the speed up over ground to over a knot.
Oh, okay.
You know,
all right.
I'm not saying stop
I see
moving.
What you're saying.
I'm just saying disable that for the recovery. And give us, do it soon enough so that we have enough time to
correct if it's not
to get the get the speed of the ship right where we want it.
Yeah, I can see if Dan's on radio. Dive Super, this is Nav.
Go ahead, Nav.
Hey, just want to let you know we're at a depth of 192. Wanted to know if you want us to disable proper port rudder or if it was already done or
not. You can go ahead and call them and call the bridge and have them disable that. Yep. And we've got everybody on deck. We'll be assembling shortly.
Copy that. Thanks.
This is Bridge. Go ahead.
Hey, Bridge, just want to give you an update. We're at about a depth of 187 meters. So if you want to go ahead and disable port prop and port rudder at this time.
Roger. Port prop, port rudder being disengaged now.
Thank you.
Should you let them know you want to keep the same speed, though?
It's Bridge. Go ahead.
Yeah, just want to ask, are you going to be able to maintain the same speed while disabling port prop and port rudder?
We're going to see right now. I've still got 11% ahead. We're still maintaining about 1.2 knots.
Copy that. Let me know if that changes at all, please.
Roger.
Thanks.
You have that right on high pack, Sean. Speed over ground.
ROV nav, Bridge. We have increased our percentage forward. We are still doing 1.2 knots through the water, starboard prop only.
Copy. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it.
Nav, apparently we got the ADCP back up.
Yeah, we have one of them up, the 300.
We're getting, if you look on your high-pack computer, we've got our forward and starboard way and surface current.
Yes.
That would be helpful. The surface current is at 23 meters. If you want to let them know that.
Dive Super Snap.
Go ahead, Nav.
Yeah, the surface current
The
vector.
vector, yeah.
It's at about 21 to 23 meters, so it's not surface.
No, I understand that, but that's what we consider to be surface current, and that was not working the last couple of days, so it's nice to have back.
Yeah, that's the 300, yeah.
Oh, did they just change the display?
Yeah, that's the 300.
Yeah, that's not the same.
I got you.
Yeah,
That's not the
understand.
same, so we're not 100% on the accuracy of that.
Gotcha. Okay. Good copy. Thanks.
Hey, Dive Super, this is Copilot.
Go ahead.
How do you want to handle that 50-meter transition?
I think we will. Yeah, we could stop at 100 and do it from there.
I mean,
Then as we get shallow, we're not having to stop on the winch.
yeah, I'm fine with that. My preference it would be to have a pretty smooth transition. Right now we have a 20-meter delta according to the USBL between Sirius and D2.
Okay.
So we've got time to do the transition. It's not a huge rush.
Okay, that's good.
So you want to do that at 100 meters?
We'll do it shortly thereafter. I'll call down when we're ready. Mike is getting the crane set up.
All right, roger that. We'll stand by.
Thanks. And yeah, that should be fine. I'll call down.
Thanks. Copy that.
All right, Nav, can you give me an update on our current configuration?
Yeah, so it appears we're streaming nicely. Pretty much we're just port of the ship, maybe like 5-10 degrees. It looks like there's about 15 to 20 meters between Sirius and D2. Pretty much heading into wind. We have about 13 knots. And then, yeah, we have currents going about...
Do you see D2's heading? Does that mean we're streaming?
No, that heading's not accurate.
Okay. So that was just the last register.
Yes,
right.
that's the last heading.
Gotcha. All right. Are you ready to pass the comms, Nav?
Absolutely. Dive Super has comms.
Dive Super has comms.
Dive Soup winch.
Standby winch, unless it's an emergency. Go ahead, winch.
First of all, I'm standing by to transfer control. Second, we're getting low tension alarms, and we were below 0 a minute ago, so just a reminder for everyone to exercise caution.
Good copy, winch. Thank you. We just asked for everybody on deck to only cross near the flag block. And pilot, I'm aware you're not going to be doing much this recovery, but we'll go ahead and do a comms check anyway.
Yeah, copy that. Dive Super got you loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Copilot also has Dive Super loud and clear.
Loud and clear, Copilot.
Current depth 119.
119. Dive Soup, spotter. Got you loud and clear, spotter.
Hey, Levi just brought up a good point. Is there any chance that we have a turn in the tether we should let Deck know about?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That is a good question. What do you think, front row?
It's an unknown. I think it's a distinct possibility that we have a turn in the tether.
Okay. Copy that, Deck. We might have a turn. We'll try to get eyes on it.
So, pilots, Deck had called down and asked for the specific view on the starboard
You can zoom
camera.
out.
Okay.
You can zoom out.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
And bridge, Dive Super, comms check.
This is the bridge, loud and clear.
Loud and clear, bridge.
Super co-pilot. Just an update at 98 meters.
Good copy. We're discussing this with the winch operator real quick, and we'll call down shortly.
Copy, standing by.
All right, co-pilot, stand by.
Go ahead, Dive Super.
Yeah, we're ready to pass control.
All right, roger that.
Coming to a stop.
Coming to a stop.
And winch, Dive Super, we've already got control. Let's go ahead and take it, Mike.
Station has control.
Thanks, winch. Winch is coming up. Keep coming up, winch. Just go ahead and haul up. Yep. And 10 meters a minute was comfortable, 10 to 15?
That's affirmative. We were doing 10, and that's about a 20-meter delta.
Okay.
So you could even do slower, but...
We'll keep it around 10 to 12, yeah. All stations be aware, 80 meters depth, we're not going to be stopping at 50. You copy that, Deck?
Say again?
We're 80 meters depth. We're coming up on the winch. We will not be stopping at 50. We're going to keep coming up. And it looks like Chris talked to you about the turn, Nicole. Potential turn? Okay. He'll be on deck to help you out.
Yeah, Dive Super, one thing we could do is do a quick stop at 50 meters and see if D2 begins to stream aft, or we could continue straight up. I think either is a fine strategy.
Yeah, we've bumped up our forward way on the ship.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah, comfortable to just keep moving forward and keep hauling up.
All right, roger that.
Line out. Line out, 70 meters. Coming up at 12 meters per minute. Hey, Bridge, just curious what you're reading on the forward speed log up there.
2.1.
2.1. We're at 50 meters and climbing. Bubbles indicate we're moving at about a knot, maybe a little more.
So that's why we're seeing that cable strum a little more than normal.
Yep. Good sign.
$40 and climbing.
So Don, I'll do the devices if you want to turn off the thrusters.
Okay.
Dive Super. Dive Super, this is co-pilot.
Go ahead.
So FYI, the Zeus on Sirius
it's pointed down, isn't
at
it?
50 degrees.
Well, there's not much we can do.
I think the only option would be to try to, when we first come down on the deck, come down straight down on it.
We can try.
But obviously, we don't want to put anyone
There's
at
no way
risk.
we're going to get people near
No,
it.
definitely not. But if we come straight down at 50, with the camera at 50 degrees, that might rotate the camera up and not damage the shroud.
Yeah, I'll talk to the winch operator here. Line out 20 meters. We're at 17 meters. $15. What do you see, spotter?
Sirius is in normal config. Tether's going aft. D2 is streaming nicely aft.
Good copy.
I can't tell heading, but
that's fine. We're at 12 meters. Still no eyes on D2. It's going to be, D2 is going to be below Sirius. Okay,
no,
gotcha.
it's not. It's here.
I see Chris pointing at it, so.
Gotcha.
Copy.
It looks like it's streaming normally so far.
It's good. Yeah, we'll keep it right here. Keep it here. There we go. We got eyes on it on O2 deck. Six meters on Sirius.
Daisy chain and tether and lift line are like normal on the back of Sirius.
Copy, thanks.
No damage.
5 meters on Sirius. All right.
Remind them the light bars are up.
Mike's going to go ahead and bring it up, and we'll go ahead and hook it.
I don't know why they're using high voltage gloves.
Good practice.
I have something to bring up in the debrief meeting.
Yeah.
Let's bring her up.
I still can't see. Oh, there's D2.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
It's gonna sit low. It's heavy. Let's see how bad the camera is.
How's that tether catenary look to you, Spotter?
Looks pretty good. I mean, it's tight, but
it's not snapping too hard.
It's not snapping too hard now.
I think our forward wave will keep it here for now.
Well, D2's underwater, so that's helping too.
Yeah. That actually looks pretty nice.
Oh.
We'll probably snap when we pitch or heave, but
straightened itself out.
It's acting like a damper right now. It's actually real nice.
Good.
How is that camera horizontal right now?
There it is, pulling D2 to the surface.
No. That's
wild.
Wow. You know, I wonder the heaving on the
D2's
shroud
heading his inverse ship.
would push
Copy.
it up.
Ship's going to try to keep it right about here.
You can push
Camera
it.
looks fine, co-pilot.
And all the heaving bring the camera up.
Go ahead. Keeping our forward way here, looks pretty nice. Easing on the forward way. All right, guys, let's be real careful down there. We're coming up. We're coming down on our forward way.
God, they don't need high voltage gloves.
Easing off the forward way.
A-frame off.
Let's go ahead and get the bumpers. We're coming down.
Both upper swing arms still on.
It's a good copy. Clear the tether. Looks good. We're going to keep our forward way here.
Fast.
I see a wrap near the first football. I'm not sure if it unwraps itself further down the tether. What do you see, Spotter?
Stand by. Yeah, it looks like we have a wrap.
We have a wrap. Does it? So it looks like it needs to go over the Sirius BSR to the starboard side of the ship and then back under. Is that correct?
Negative, standby.
Okay. Do you have good eyes on the situation, spotter?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Does it look clear? Which way is the wrap?
Yeah, it does. I think.
There it is. Okay. I think it needs to go over the BSRs. Do you concur?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and do it. Let's bump down our forward way.
Put it back on.
You have to have super going negative through the water right now.
It's a good copy. Streaming still looks okay. All right. Does it look like it's going to clear?
If we bring D2 center line a little more, maybe. Or if we could manage tether, too.
We're bringing it close to the center line now.
Copy. It's working its way out.
Okay.
It's,
all right.
There you go.
Dive
Clear.
Super, this
It's
is
clear.
co-pilot.
Let's go ahead and start getting the tether.
Dive Super co-pilot, you see
Go
the
ahead.
slack in the tether?
Yeah, we're grabbing it now.
The tether?
Yeah, the tether's
All
going to be grabbed here in a
right.
second.
Roger that.
This is looking decent. Let's can we get any more of the tether on board? We're going a nice slow speed here. Let's leave that much slack there. Nicole, you're gonna have to be my voice down there for the guys on deck for the tether. It's looking good. All right, let's get Fernando out of the way. Tell Anna not to grip it too hard. Let's leave it there. Tell Andy no more. Keep it there. Yeah. Tell Andy not to take in any more of the tether. And back up from the transom, please.
Do you think they ought to boom
Looks like
down
D2's
that
going under a
valve
little.
on that crane?
Good copy.
Get
They
it
will.
way out there?
They're going to do that.
Yeah. There it goes. Okay.
Hey, can we get a spotter on the marks on the crane?
They can only go out so far.
I can't
For
see
lo-
from here.
for
Is it on the
load-
other
for
side?
load,
Yeah.
though. But
Lift line's tight.
The line is tight.
probably get it out there and then drag them slowly.
Jack, how does the alignment of the crane look to you?
We should probably bring in some
Bring
tether.
that tether in. I see it getting on top.
Bring in some tether.
We got to get somebody under the tugger line. There we go. It's looking good.
You got good eyes from up there? Range?
I don't think we need Fernando there. Yep, range looks good.
Copy. Lift line's going right to the bail.
How much slack is in the tether below you?
Not any.
Not? Okay. All right.
Here. Okay, you want to start hauling up?
Let's
right,
haul in.
Right below the crane. Got it? Take it. Keep coming up.
Winch pilot, is knife switch secure?
Yes, power is secure.
Thank you.
It looks like it's still swinging. It's back far enough. Looks like it went all the way down. It's all the way down. All right. All right, winch. You're free to secure the HBU.
Copy.
Let's wait to turn on the fans until the crane is secure.
Winch copies.
And bridge, dive super.
This is Bridge. Go ahead.
Yeah, Bridge, we're going to pass control back to you. Please, let's just not change our forward way or our heading for a bit here.
Roger. Bridge,
and front row, the corner straps are on. You guys are free to go off comms. Nice work, everybody.
Thanks, FC. We're going off comms.
Ready to take it. This is the bridge. I have control. Bird May Lackey, I have the con.
Avcon copies. Avcon offline.